Hey guys, it's Skides here, and today I'm going to be looking back at all of the 5 stars that I've gotten from 2017. A lot of other Fire Emblem Heroes YouTubers have made their own versions of this type of video where they showcase all their 5 stars, but I figured I would wait till the end of 2017 before I showcase all of mine, so that it can sort of be like a trip down memory lane, and I can go through all of these characters and say like a little thing about them. And yeah, so we're gonna get started. I'm going to sort them by obtained, and yeah, we're gonna get started. So right off the bat, my first 5 star was Robin, and oh, I'm also I'm kind of I'm not a whale, but I'm a dolphin, I guess that's what you would call it. I spend money on this game, but like only like a about like, how much money have I spent total? I don't know, probably like 100 something total, but yeah, so I buy orbs like occasionally. So anyway, we have my 5-star Robin. This is my first 5-star. Robin's my favorite character in Fire Emblem, so I really wanted him to be my first 5-star when the game first came out. I only summoned on Blue, and I got a Robin, and he's completely neutral IVs, and I'm trying to merge him up to plus 10. Right now he's plus 4, as you can see, and I sacrificed a Takumi to my a poor Takumi to my Robin to give him close counter. He has quick riposte and home attack 3. I don't really have much else to say except for the fact that Robin's my favorite character, and I feel bad for sacrificing a Takumi, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do for, you know, my favorite character. And so next we have Lyn, and another character who I really like. And I was really happy to get her as my second 5-star. So Lyn, Lady of the Plains. So my Lyn is also has neutral IVs. I'm pretty sure she has neutral IVs. I'm not 100% sure. But she has the upgraded Solcati. She has drawback, Moonbow, Defiant Attack 3, which I'm trying to get rid of like as soon as possible. I haven't really used her a lot. I mean, I used her occasionally, but I have like no death blow fodder or like any like good fodder for 8 skills right now, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to get rid of this Defiant Attack. Brash Assault 3, which again I don't really need anymore since I have this new Solcati equipped, and there's also the Brash Assault Seal, so I can free up her B slot, and Threat and Defense 3. And yeah, so she was just one of the characters I had when the game first came out, so that's probably why I still have Defiant Attack on her. I think that's part of her default kit, I'm not sure. And she also has a 3000 hero merit because I've used her a lot. Again, like at the beginning of the game, like my team was only it was Robin, Lyn, like Spring Chrom, and then Spring Camilla, and those are like the 4 characters I used for like the longest time. And so anyway, next we have Robin. Now female Robin, this well, I'm pretty sure this 5-star was one that like a character that I had as a 4-star, so it's not exactly like I might have had her before like my next 5-star, but I didn't make her a 5-star until recently, like about like 2 months ago, I think. So anyway, so she has the refined Keen-Gron Wolf that does that goes through the bonuses from Horse Emblem, so that's really handy. She has Ignis, which I might get rid of for Bonfire, so, and it'll be kind of funny because all 4 of my Robins will have Bonfire. And then she has Deathblow 3 and Blue Tone Breaker 3. And I'm working on giving her a command skill. I'm probably gonna give her like reposition or like drawback, you know, like the standard. And yeah, I remember Robin's Grand Hero Battle. It was pretty cool. Like that was I think one of the first few ones that we got, so it was pretty exciting. Then we have Spring Chrom. Spring Chrom is a character, again, like my third 5-star, I think, and he's been a very helpful unit. He only has Fury 2 because at the time I didn't have Fury 3 fodder, and I haven't, you know, gotten like enough Hanadas to the point where I thought like, hey, you know, I can spare Hanada. I can't speak. Spare and Hanada, or a Hanada, not an Hanada, for my Spring Chrom. So he has the Carrot Axe Plus, which I'm gonna refine soon. I want all my 5 stars, or like most of my 5 stars, to have refined weapons, but that's gonna take forever, you know. because it takes a while to get like the refining equipment. And he restores 4 HP after battle, and since he has Fury 2, it sort of just like nullifies it, so he doesn't like take any damage because he takes damage and then heals 4. And he has Reciprocal Aid and Renewal, so he can heal, and that was really helpful for like the early Tempest trials, like back when the first few ones. I remember the first Tempest trials, I hated it, and I didn't get masked Lucina because I just hated the first Tempest trial. The Tempest trials were like really bad. That was before like units got bonuses, like stat bonuses, and that was before you got like the ×2 multiplier, so I just did not put up with that stuff. And it was really hard too. So yeah, and he also has Hone Attack 3 as a C slot, and he's supported with he's supported with Ike. I supported with Ike. I kind of forgot that have them support each other. I haven't really done a lot of supports. I feel like I should do more with my characters. Next we have Riss, who chronologically was not my next 5-star. This is another like case like of female Robin where I had this unit for a long time and then I decided to make them a 5-star. So you guys already know, like I did a live stream where I leveled up Riss from 1 star all the way to 5 stars, and that was a mess. But it was really fun. His build isn't complete yet. He has Assault, Rehabilitate Plus, he has a Live to Serve and Threaten Res, and yeah, eventually I'll get him to level 40. I want all these characters to be level 40, or the ones that I'm gonna keep. So next we have Effie. Now I remember, I do remember getting Effie, but I could have sworn that my oh yeah, I skipped her, Camilla. Yeah, I didn't even see her. Okay, so yeah, Spring Camilla. I was about to say I could have sworn like Camilla was my 4th 5-star, and yeah, so here she is, Camilla, my Spring Camilla. That's level 40 plus 1 because I summoned an extra Camilla during the Legendary Hero banner, the first one, and she's supported with Volter. For some reason I had them support. I don't use Volter on my Flyer Emblem team anymore, so I should probably mix up the supports. Maybe I'll support her with my Erzura whenever I get her. I'm at a 4% pity rate. I still don't have her yet. But anyway, she has Grondblade Plus, which I inherited from a 5-star Nino that I made just to give her the Grondblade Plus. Drawback, Bonfire, Fury 3, Live for Bounty, Savage Blow 3, and Ioc Shield as the Sacred Seal. Really helpful. I'm so glad this seal exists. And I remember giving her Grondblade, and I remember giving her this so just in case if I ever got a Hanoka for Hone Flyers, I could actually like run Flyer Emblem. But luckily, characters like Halloween Noe and New Year's Azura came out, and they have Hone Flyers, and they're much better units, so I didn't have to worry about summoning Hanoka. So that's pretty great. Oh, and also, she has Live for Bounty right now, but normally I just put Vantage 3 whenever I'm, actually using her. I typically only use her to like grind on the in the training tower, like on the first day, or on the first map, because when you do the first map of the training tower, you get like extra crystals with that skill. So okay, so now we have Effie. Effie, level 40 plus 1 Effie. Effie's a really good unit that I don't use, and I wish I used her more. I probably should start using her more. Oh, I didn't mean to make her start.
Hurry!
Didn't mean to make her start
Always
talking.
training, always counting.
Yeah, she's always on the grind. But so she has the Silver Lance Plus, Pivot, Buckler, which I just kind of never really gave her a better skill. I know Buckler's not really that great. Deathblow 3, Warrior Fighter 2, and Sport Defense 2. So again, 5-star that I don't really use too often, so that's why she's sort of incomplete with her build. But she's really good, and I should probably use her more. Oh, and then there's Lucas. I remember Lucas came out and he was pretty helpful for like a few levels. Like when I summoned him, I didn't really want him at first, but then I realized he was actually a pretty good unit. So he has a Killer Lance Plus, no command skill, Ignis, Fortress Defense 3, Quick Riposte 2, and Hone Attack 1. He's sort of like incomplete. A lot of my units are incomplete, and I don't know why. Mainly because I just use them and then I get like a new character and I'm like, ooh, I want this character, and I just sort of forget about the old characters. But Lucas helped me out a lot. All I really remember is that I didn't want him at first. I don't remember what his IVs are, but yeah, he actually turned out to be a helpful unit. And so next we have, I'm just gonna look back up periodically to make sure I'm not skipping any any 5-stars. But Actually, to make this easier, I could change my hold on, I'll take a screenshot of it so I don't forget how my what my order normally is. I can just change this to obtained and then or rarity first, and then yeah, rarity and then obtained. And there we go. Alright, so yeah, that's much better. So now I can actually make sure that I don't skip any of them. And I'm gonna get this Tiki out of here. Okay, so next we have Noe, and I remember Noe, another character that she was my pity breaker for Azura. And I remember being so mad because I summoned a lot like on that banner, and then eventually it led to me making that infamous Azura shrine where I summoned like on my first try recording that video. I got Azura and I was so happy. But anyway, I just remember like being really salty that I got Noe, even though Noe's really good. So I actually did end up using her. And I'm glad that I did use her because I didn't realize how good she was. And then, but then I slapped on like Swordbreaker, because back at the time, like at the beginning of the game, Swordbreaker was like a decent like skill for her. Right now, it's probably not her best skill. And same thing with Triangle Adept. But yeah, she kicked butt, man. And I was so happy that I used her, and I've been using her a lot during this current Tempest trial, so that's why she has like 6,000 SP. So yeah, Noe's a really good unit. If you have a 4-star Noe, she's one of the few characters I'd recommend making a 5-star, because she's really good. She's a really helpful character. So next we have Xander. I remember having this Xander, he has an A support with Camus, and I remember getting Xander, and then I remember once I made him a 5-star because I really wanted him to have his Siegfried. He just kicked so much butt, man. This is the start of my Horse Emblem team. It all started with Xander, because I got Xander first, and then later I was like, oh crap, I gotta get a Reinhardt, and I got a Reinhardt, and it just like, you know, it just Horse Emblem, you know, it's really good. So I really like the my Xander. He has 3,000 hero merit because I used him a bunch. His attack +3. Quick Riposte 2 on Cavalry, and Quick Impulse. Well, I just have Quick Impulse right now because I was trying to do some chain challenges and I needed to, like, you know, calculate like when his Ignis would proc. And yeah, he's a really good unit. He can tank a lot of hits except for magic hits, and Xander is really good. So I don't know if they'll ever bring him back in his Grand Hero battle though, because I don't think Intelligent Systems wants Horse Emblem teams to be even more popular than they already are. But next we have Azura, and you all already know I made a shrine for this character and I summoned her. That's the video where my channel sort of took off after that video. She has Carrot Lance Plus because I inherited Carrot Lance Plus and Live for Honor from a Spring Xander that I got from the legendary banner, the first legendary banner, and I did not want to use Spring Xander at all, so I just inherited all his crap to Azura. I'm probably gonna refine this Carrot Lance too, just for you know, for craps and giggles. She has a Fury 3 and Hone Speed. I love using her, and I was so happy that I got my my second favorite Fire Emblem character. And my wife, no, I'm kidding. We have Celica next, and Celica, I was so happy when I got Celica because I really liked her in Echoes, and she was really good, and she's really good in this game too with her Ragnarok and her renewal to heal up her Ragnarok. I remember I didn't have life into 3 fodder, so I just gave her life into 2, and again, it's sort of like the same situation with my Spring Chrom, where I don't really want to, like, you know, give them that 3rd skill. I don't want to sacrifice a unit just for the 3rd skill. So I just keep it as 2. And she has a Thornton Res. And yeah, Celica, really strong mage. She was probably like my first like really good red mage. Yeah, she was my first good red mage. So I used her a bunch. And it was really helpful to finally have like a good red mage. Then we have Jafar, a character I really wanted. I don't remember when I got him, but I remember I was happy when I got him because I really wanted him, even though Jafar is kind of trash in this game. But I mean, just look at him; he's really cool. So I really wanted him. Excuse me. He was one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem Blazing Blade. Yeah, Blazing Blade. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally say the wrong game. And he's incomplete because I just you know, I started using him a little bit, and then I realized he was really bad, and I just kind of stopped using him. It's unfortunate, but you know, his refined weapon isn't really that bad. He can attack mages for free, so that's pretty cool. And then we have Camus. Now, Camus, again, a character I had for a while, but I didn't actually make a 5-star until forever ago. All he has is Gravitas, Swap, Bonfire, Fury 2, Vantage 3, another incomplete character, but I still use him on my Horse Emblem team, and even with this incomplete set, he like kicks butt. So, yeah, and I remember like asking people like if I should make him a 5-star, and everyone was like, "Yes, make him a 5-star. He's good." And he has the distant counter, so you know, distant counter units are usually really good. And then we have Reinhardt. So my Reinhardt's a level 40 plus 1. I actually have like 50,000 feathers right now. Like, how many feathers? Yeah, like 51,000 feathers. So I'm probably gonna merge him again, because I think I summoned a Reinhardt with good IVs, like minus HP plus attack or something, like a 4-star Reinhardt. Because this Reinhardt, I think, is minus attack. So, you know, I kind of need a plus attack Reinhardt just to make my life easier. But even with the minus attack Reinhardt made the game so much easier for me. He's one of my favorite characters in Fire Emblem now, because just of all the fun I've had using him. And again, Reinhardt is another character I'd recommend. Definitely make him a 5-star if you're just starting out the game, because he just makes the game so like easy. It's actually insane. Like, he's a really great character, and you know, he has the standard build, so I'm not really gonna even go over why you should have this build, because it's the standard. So next we have Summer Robin, and my Summer Robin has the Depth Harpoon plus Speed, Reposition, Bonfire, Fury 3, Vantage 3, and Lance Valor 3, which I need to give her an actual like C skill that's not a Valor skill. But man, I remember when this character came out, oh man, I made like a little funny video about it where I threw my male Robin amiibo in the trash or something, because I always liked male Robin more, but then when female Robin, Summer Female Robin came out, I wasn't so sure. I mean, like, yeah, she's just like really good, and I was so happy when I finally got her. And it was all like I talked about on Twitter for like 3 days, and my friends actually probably hated me during that time because I kept talking about her. Oh man. And then we have Frederick and Gaius, Summer Frederick and Summer Gaius. I actually summoned all 3 of them in one summon session. This is another video that's on my channel. I should put up pictures of like these videos that I'm talking about, or like links, but it depends on how long it'll take me to record this video. I'll do that or not. But you can find these videos on my channel. I don't have that many videos on my channel if you really want to find them. But I summoned Frederick and Summer Gaius all on the same banner, and it was just insane. We're all in the same summoning session, and I could have gotten Tiki, but instead I got 2 bar trays, which made me so mad. But I don't really have him built. I like Frederick, and I like Summer Frederick. I like how he throws the seashells and stuff. But again, that's the problem with most Dagger users. They're not really that good, you know. They're just not really good to use. So I don't really use Frederick a lot. And this Gaius is actually minus attack, so I don't use him like a lot either. If I gave him Brave Bow, Sada, what are you doing? My cat just like ran around in my room. But if you give him a Brave Bow plus, he's pretty good. But since mine is minus attack, he's also, I kind of don't really use him that much, unfortunately, because I would like to use more archers, because I love archers. And I like Summer Gaius, he's cool. Then we have Tobin, who I definitely don't have built, man. I'm not going to use Tobin. Tobin was, like, when Tobin was released, I got so mad. I was like, they should have switched Faye and Tobin's, like, weapons, man, because I wanted Tobin to be an archer. Like, why does he have an armor slayer? It's just so, like, why is he a sword unit? Like, I'm so, like, I'm so blown about that. They could have made him a horseback archer, which, I mean, they made Brave Lynn a horseback archer, which made her more unique, so I understand why they didn't, but it's just like, dag, man, they did Tobin so wrong, but it's okay. And then I summoned Delthea next, and I remember Delthea, I was really happy when I got her because Delthea is really good. She's really strong. She's a really good mage. So all I have is Death Blow 3 on her. I have no B slot skill. And the more I'm going through this video, the more I realize there are a lot of units I don't have complete. Like I thought I had at least Delphia complete because I've used her so much. But it's okay because even without a B-slot, she kicks butt. And yeah, she has a little snaggletooth. Delphia is a really cool character. I like her a lot. Then we have Summer Leo, or Tomato Boy, as my my subscribers like to call him, and I call him Tomato Boy too. And there's like a joke that that's infamous on my channel, but I'm not even gonna get into that. So I gave him Rod Blade Plus. Now the reason why I did this was I summoned a 5-star Tharja, and I don't remember like who I was trying to get. Like it was so long ago, but I remember being so mad that I summoned a 5-star Tharja, and she didn't even have like good IVs or anything. So I just gave her Rod Blade Plus to Leo, and he actually does really well with it. He has so much resistance that he can take out blue mages. Like I've had him kill like Reinhardts and stuff. He can fight Reinhardt and actually take him down if he has buffs with his Rod Blade. So he's a really good unit. Magic wise, he's just a magic tank pretty much. He's a really good magic tank, and yeah, that's all I have to say. And then I got Summer Elise. I remember I wanted Summer Xander because of his infantry pulse skill, but luckily Dorcas came out like a month later, and he has that skill, so I don't have to worry about ever trying for Summer Xander ever again. But and I remember getting this Elise instead of getting Summer Xander, and I was kind of upset at first, but again, I actually invested a little bit into Elise. What you see right there with the Life and Death 2 and the Green Stonebreaker, and she's actually really good. So yeah, she's helped me out a lot, especially with chain challenges, like having a really strong green mage that's fast. Because at the time I didn't have like my Camilla is strong, but like she's only strong like or exceptionally strong when she has a flyer emblem buffs. So it was nice to have like an infantry green mage that was really powerful, because you know Fema Robbins, she's not that strong, and Elise has like really strong magic attacks. So anyway, then we have Ninian, and I remember getting Ninian because I wanted all the dancers. So now I have all of them, like all the dancer singers except for Shigure. But he'll probably return on a banner, like another legendary banner, so I'll probably have another chance to get him like down the line. And I still don't have Flying Azura yet, but I'll get her soon. Like I will. My pity rate is going up and up. There's only a matter of time until I get her. But yeah, so I remember getting Ninian, and she was pretty helpful. She's sort of tanky, but she's not really strong. Like 39 attack, it's pretty bad. But she does the job of a dancer well, and she can, you know, take a couple hits. So next we have Tana. Now Tana, I invested a lot because I love Sacred Stones. I was so happy when all the Sacred Stones characters came out. I remember I summoned for Tana and Amelia at like 3 AM. Like when they came out, I was so happy that they finally put Sacred Stones characters into the game. I was so happy. So I invested a lot into Tana because she's really strong, a really powerful unit. Especially if you give her something like her default weapon is already really good. But I wanted to do an attacking flying build because I didn't really have that many like melee flyers at this point in the game. So I gave her a Fire Sweep Lance Plus from like a Roderick that I made 5-star. All the way. Also, she's supported with Alencia, and I gave her Moonbow, Life and Death 2, and Hit and Run, which is amazing, and Fortified Flyers. So she's just great, and it makes sense to have her run Fortified Flyers because she doesn't have a lot of defense, so it's like she doesn't really need to be buffed in defense because she's already like really low in her defense and res with Life and Death. But without Life and Death, you can run Vidofner on her, like her regular weapon, and she'll kick butt, man. That +7 defense is nothing to mess around with. Like she could be a really tanky flying mage. I mean flying lance unit, or she could be like an attacking lance unit like this one. So again, she also has the problem where I gave her Life and Death 2 and not Life and Death 3. But she's actually a character that I might consider giving Life and Death 3 on, like just to, you know, get the extra damage, because she's really good, and I love using her. I use her a lot. Then we have Amelia. Oh man, I was so happy when Amelia was in this game. I love her art. Like, I love how she's an armored unit, and I like how her axe is the chain. That's like the best part about her art, is because in Sacred Stones, all the armored units would throw their like axes with a chain so that they could pull it back after they threw it, and that was just really cool. So I was really excited to see that she had that. She has Slang Axe plus Swap Moonbow. I mean, well, she's supposed to have Moonbow, but I use her a lot, but like I don't know, like I don't know if she's not getting enough kills, I guess, because, well, mainly yeah, actually, when I think about it, when I use my Armor Emblem team, I'm not really killing a lot, or like killing enough with Amelia, so I gotta kill more stuff with her so she can get Moonbow. She has Fury 2. I don't know if she can get Fury 3. Did I put Fury 3 on her? Yeah, I did. So yeah, she's incomplete, but I still use her a bunch, and like with Armor Emblem like buffs and stuff, like she's already like unstoppable. Croaker Post 2 and Armor March 3. And I remember Armor March 3 like blew everybody's mind. Everyone was like, holy crap, like armored units are like gonna take the world by storm, and they've already that statement is still true. Armored units are still really powerful right now, especially with like Vengeful Fighter available to them now. It's insane. So next we have Clive, 5-star that I'm not even gonna like, well, I guess I'll click into him out of respect, but Clive, I didn't really use him much in Echoes, didn't really use him much in this game. He has no like extra skills, he's just kind of here, so you know, that's it. Then we have Volter. Now Volter, I was so excited for his Grand Hero battle, I instantly made him a 5-star again because Sacred Stones characters. Yes, Curse Lance, Swap, Luna, Darting Blow 3, Quick Riposte, and Panic Ploy 3. So he was really good on my Fire Emblem team. I used him a lot until I had to get rid of him for Noe, because Noe had home flyers, and so you know one of them had to go. And now I'm about to get rid of Noe for Flying Azura. But Fire Emblem was one of my favorite comps to run, like team compositions. And with the HP +5 seal, man, the Panic Ploy is just insane. So Volter was really fun to use, and he's a really crazy, interesting character. So I loved using him. And I don't use him that much anymore, unfortunately, but you know, it's whatever. There you have Hector. I remember getting Hector, and I was like, oh wow. I don't remember if he was on a specific banner. Oh, I think he was. I think he was on a Voting Gauntlet banner, maybe. I don't know. But I got Hector. He's supported with Amelia. And Hector, you know, I was so happy to get Hector, obviously, because Hector's, you know, really good. He's been good since the beginning of this game. And he's just a monster. You guys already know how powerful this character is. And with Armor March, man, I had so much fun using Hector. I was so happy, and I was so glad that I never. Actually, I'll save this. I'll save what I was about to say. What I'm about to say for the when we get to him. It's about the Black Knight. But anyway, so yeah, Hector is really cool. And then I got Bravelyn on my free summon. You know, how we could pick a free Brave character. So I picked Bravelyn because I wanted an 100% chance of getting her. I did not want to have to go through the colorless hell. And she seemed to be like one of the best units, and she clearly is one of the best units. I mean, because Horse Emblem, and she's a bow archer, like it's insane. I mean a bow archer, an archer horse unit. So she has a Moligear, repositioned Draconic Aura, Swift Sparrow 2, you know, the standard, and Sakei's busting attacks, but basic build, nothing too special. You know, her basic kit is already really good, so I just kind of keep it. Oh, whoops, my bad. I didn't mean to make her start talking. Then we have Julia, almost a Deirdre. I think I have a Deirdre too now, right? Yeah. Good lord, I have so many characters now that I don't even know, like, I'm not even remembering, like, all of them. But yeah, excuse me, my bad. Man, I'm trying not to, hold on, I should just take a sip of water. I'm trying to record this all in one take, so I don't have to spend a whole bunch of time editing this. So give me a sec. Okay, so Julia, she has Naga repositioned, Draconic Aura, Triangle Adept 2, Green Stonebreaker 3. I didn't invest a lot into her, but again, this is another surprise unit where I got her. I didn't really want her. I think she pity broke my rate for some character. I don't remember, but I actually ended up investing in her, and she's helped me out with a bunch of chain challenges and stuff. Maybe not a bunch, but like a decent amount. So yeah, Julia's a good character, and I heard Deirdre's even better. So I need to level up Deirdre. Excuse me. So then we have Brave Roy. I was happy about getting Brave Roy, even though Brave Roy is minus attack. He's still really good because I love using him because of his Gale Force, and I like his art better than the anime-looking Roy, the extra anime-looking Roy that we have for regular Roy. And he has Blazing Durandal, which charges up his Gale Force really fast. So he's just so much fun to use because I can just like I've used him so many times where I just like he helped out a lot during one of the Tempest trials, and I just like auto battled, and he was just unstoppable because like you can have him attack something, and if he doubles it, then you can sing him, and then like sing or dance, and have him attack another character. And then after he attacks that character, he activates Gale Force, and then he can attack another character. So he can attack like 3 times in one turn. And he has Desperation, so his follow-up attack automatically gets activated when he's at low health. So it's just insane. And like I really loved using him, and I still use him on my Horus Emblem team sometimes. Xander, I usually always have Xander, but sometimes I'll bring in Brave Roy just to have like that Gale Force fun. And here we have Seth. Now, Seth, I was excited for it, but then Seth, like, he's not as good in this game as he is in actual Sacred Stones. So right now, I just I put Obstruct 3 on him, and I use him on the Warriors maps. I use him and Zephiel. They both have Obstruct, and I just have them like stand there because they're both really tanky, and block the path so that my other units can attack from behind them and then like level up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I use them for. I mean, it's useful, but it's not like any attacking builds are on him or anything. I don't think I have like anything besides Obstruct on him and like his basic kit. That's pretty much it. It's kind of sad because like I wanted to use Seth with it. He's just kind of underwhelming. And then we have a Chrom. Chrom I just randomly summoned. I don't remember like why or like what banner it was on. It was just like a random like summon, like, and I happened to get him. So he has Aether, and I'm saving him for Aether fodder. I don't know who I'm gonna put Aether on, but yeah, I'm not gonna use him. Unfortunately, I like Spring Chrom better anyway, so you know, I'm just gonna keep him for his Aether fodder. Then we have Mask Lucina, or Marth, whatever you want to call her. You guys know it's secretly Lucina, but she has the Falchion, Reciprocal Aid, New Moon. I know I can give her. You know what? I'm gonna give her Moonbow right now because I remember someone harassed me. I think it was Typho, my mod Typho, about how she has New Moon, and I've been forgetting to give her Moonbow, even though she has like more than enough SP to give it. Like she has 7,000 SP. So yeah, let me get this out of the way. Or not Moonbow, Luna. I wanted to put Luna on her. So there we go. She has it. All right. So we can go back to team edits, but yeah, so she helps out a lot during my Tempest trials, so she's always or pretty much always a bonus unit. And she has Renewal and the Falchion, so she can heal, and with her Reciprocal Aid that helps out a lot. And with her HP plus 4 she can even hold more HP, and it's really great. So she's plus 1 because we got a new Mask Lucina from the latest Tempest trials, and there's literally like no point in like doing anything. You can't fodder her for any of her skills, like she has nothing. So like, you know, you might as well just like merge her. Then we have a Lucas. I already looked at my other Lucas. This is just like a pity breaker Lucas for, I think it was for Ephraim. Yeah, I got this Lucas when I was trying to summon for Ephraim, but luckily I did end up getting Ephraim, and this was on the Ephraim and Erica banner. Oh yeah, I remember. That's why I got Seth too. I got Seth because I wanted Erica and Seth, but I ended up getting Seth and not Erica. And then I got Ephraim after summoning that Pity Breaker Lucas. So here's my Ephraim. He has Siegmund, Rally Defense, Moonbow, Fury 3, Lance Breaker, Hone Speed. And I definitely want to give his upgraded Siegmund ability, put that on him so that he can do follow-up attacks and not have to, you know, be slow, because he's pretty slow, but he's a really cool character. I love him from Sacred Stones, he was such like a bad character, you know, like not bad as in, you know, like bad as in bad, you know. Christian channel. So anyway, he has home speed too. I don't know if I already said that, but I was so happy when I finally got Ephraim. I made an entire video just like dedicated about that because Ephraim is, you know, he's my Sacred Stones boy. So then next I got Ike. I don't remember how I got this Ike, but Ike is really good. So I was happy that I have him. He has Ragnar, repositioned Aether, Heavy Blade 3, Quick Riposte 2, Threat and Defense 3, and now since Heavy Blade's a seal, you don't even need like Heavy Blade as his A slot anymore. You could put like, I don't know, like Death Blow or like, or I don't know, Life and Death. I don't know why you wouldn't put Life and Death on him, but you know, you can do whatever you want now with A slots. So the sky's the limit now. So that's pretty cool. Then we have Oscar. I don't remember what happened. I think I summoned him on the banner came out, but like I don't remember like why. Maybe I summoned him on accident. I don't remember, but yeah, he's just kind of here, and I'm not really using him. Even though I know like he reminds me like just his stature, how tall and skinny he is. He just reminds me of like some character from like some other thing. I always say this. He just has that face that it reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. So yeah, that's Oscar. I don't use him at all. Oh, goodbye. Sorry, Oscar. Then we have Valencia. Oh man, I think this Valencia is also minus attack, which kind of sucks because like I have a Reinhardt that's minus attack, and now I have Valencia that's minus attack. But she's still really good. I really wanted her because again, Flyer Emblem, and she has her legendary sword Amity, which is just really good. It's basically like a Dire Thunder like sword. And she has flyer formation, so that was really fun, being able to use that. And I love flyer formation. It's such a fun skill. And I also put good flyers on her. So yeah, I got Flyer Emblem buffs like up the wazoo on my Flyer Emblem team. It's pretty great. And we have Eldigan, who I don't remember summoning. Like, I think he yeah, he was on the Ira banner. I think I remember. Yeah, wasn't he on the Ira banner? I think that was it, yeah. And that's why I have him. So, little did my past self know that I would actually end up getting Ira, like, randomly. But, yeah, so, I don't really use him, even though his, Mistletoe can, have a Fury buff on it, so it can be, like, Fury, like, 6, that's what they call it, Fury 6. At least that's what, like, Sage Master called it, or something. But, yeah, Eldigan's really good, but, I just, you know, don't use him. Then we have Ike, another Pity Breaker Ike that I'm just gonna keep for fodder. I was gonna keep him for like Heavy Blade fodder, but now the Heavy Blade fodder is like a seal, like there's like no point. Oh, actually he has Aether, so I can keep him from Aether. But then we have the Black Knight. Now I was so happy that the Black Knight was added into the game simply because I did not have to, you know, use Zephiel, and I did not make Zephiel a 5-star because I was like, if they add the Black Knight into this game, I am not like, I don't want to have to waste like, or have to, you know, live with myself wasting like 20,000 feathers on a Zephiel, and he's way better than Zephiel. So I'm so glad that the Black Knight's in the game because I did not want to use Zephiel at all. Yeah, I made a Black Knight video like when Intelligent Systems gives a Black Knight for free, and it was like an Oprah like parody thing. That was a weird but funny video I did. Then we have Titania, or Titania as I like to say. Some people say Titania, I say Titania. Another character I don't remember summoning, like what happened to where I summoned them. But I don't really use her at all. But I still keep her because just of the potential of having a green unit. Because like I have Cecilia as a green horse unit, but she's only 4-star. And I feel like if I ever desperately need a green unit, like for Horse Emblem, I can use her. So that's why she stays around. How many more? We got, oh man, we got a lot more, right? So we have Inigo. This video might actually, like, I wanted it to be out on Wednesday the 3rd, but I might have to delay it. Oh man, this is taking a while. Then we have Inigo. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna export, but anyway, back to Inigo. Inigo, he and Azura, as you guys know, shared the same color, green, on the performing banner. So I ended up summoning two of them. But I actually really ended up liking Inigo. So Inigo is actually one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters. Like now, I always sort of liked him, like especially during the Fates DLC. the Hidden Truth DLC. I really loved him in that, so this just made him like me like him even more, and so now he's one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters. And I put Grand Raven on him, I gave him Dance, gave him Moonbow, gave him Triangle Adept and Bowbreaker, so he helps out a lot in Arena when I use him, because he can check Brave Lane, he can check Reinhardt, and he can dance. And yeah, and he's the only male dancer in the game, and Shigure is the only male singer in the game, so that's pretty cool. They even though Inigo never really had the chance to become like a dancer in an actual Fire Emblem, you know, they gave him the opportunity in Heroes, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I remember I was a little salty that I summoned another Inigo and not Azura, but then I finally ended up getting Azura, and so I accidentally messed up with my summoner support. She used to be an S rank summoner support, but then I don't remember what happened. I was just being stupid or something, and I accidentally like unequipped the support, so now I have to do it all over again, but it's okay. Yeah, and her stats like were way better with the support, and I really wanted my Azura to just be like crazy, you know, so I gave her like Life and Death 3. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. I gave my Azura, my Dark Azura Life and Death 3, but I didn't give like Celica Life and Death 3, or like, you know, that or like any other character that would have actually benefited, or like my Tana or something, you know. And she has the classic Wings of Mercy on, you know, a dancer or a singer. And it's really cool because when she uses Sing, not only does she have this legendary weapon with attack damage of 56 and like 39 speed, again, she has more speed when she's summoner supported fully, but she can buff users when she, or other units when she sings, so that's really cool. I really like this weapon a lot. She's a really good unit. I use her a lot just because of that buff, you know, that buff is really good. Then I have a Sonya, that I just summoned randomly, I think, like on another banner. I don't think she was a focus, or maybe she was a focus. And she's level 40, but I still gotta give her more skills, you know. And I did want Sonya like earlier when she first came out, but I never got her. But then I got her again later, so you know, it's pretty cool. And then we have Erica. So for the longest time, like the game was out for like at least like 6 months or like 7 months, and I never ever summoned a 4-star Erica ever. Like literally, like for more than half the game, throughout 2017, like throughout like more than half of the games like being out, like I never ever summoned an Erica. And I remember that day I finally summoned a 4-star Erica, and I was like, yes. So now I have like all the Sacred Stones characters except for Innes. I still don't have Innes, but I instantly made her a 5-star and decked her out with almost all of her skills, and yeah. I was really happy to finally summon one. And now I summon like a bunch of 4-star Ericas, of course, right after it took me like months just to get one. So that was a pretty fun story. Then we have Performing Olivia, who I really wanted and I ended up getting, and I was really happy because I didn't think I would get her. And I really wanted to go for all the dancers because Shigure was the one dancer that got away from me. And I really wanted to get all 4 units from a seasonal banner. That hasn't happened yet. I've always been really close, but there's always like that one unit that I never get. She has Dancer's Fan, Dance, New Moon. Again, I don't kill enough with her, so I need to like actually give her Moonbow. Distant Defense, Blaze Dance 2, and I also need to give her Blaze Dance 3. Just as like a budget build, you know. I'm not really trying to like give her like Wings of Mercy and all that, you know. Just I want my dancers and to all be different. I don't want to all run the same like skills on, and just have them be like different characters, you know. I want them to like have different skills for the different characters. And excuse me. And she comes with Hone Speed, or I put Hone Speed on her. I don't know if I put it on her or if she comes with it. And Attack Poi for some reason. I just slapped that on her. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, we have Arvis. Now Arvis is a character that I really enjoyed the battle for him, and after he came out, I invested into him, and I did not regret it at all. He was really cool. He's a really cool 5-star unit, especially because of his Recover Ring. So he heals 10 HP every turn, and you can like heal with him, and it heals him too because he's really bulky. Like he almost has as much resistance as Summer Leo, and he's really bulky, and you can just like kill everything with him, and then like shoot fire everywhere and then heal back up, and then he's just really like a really fun unit. We really want to one of the units that took me by surprise. Like, you know, I didn't think much of him, especially since I'd never played the game that he was from. But when he actually came out, I mean, he looks really cool. Like, I like his art. And, yeah, he's a really cool villain. Then we have Nephany, a character who, I don't really want to use, but I really like her art. I like her art a lot. And, I'm just gonna keep her, I'm keeping her for Wrath fodder. So, I don't even remember, like, how I got her. I think, oh, actually, I do remember. Okay, so, Nephany, Catria, and May, Catria doesn't have anything built. I'm just gonna use her for fodder. I'll go back to art in a sec. And here's my May real quick. I had a 4-star May, but then I summoned a 5-star May, and I inherited all the 4-star May skills onto this 5-star May. Because I remember, I was trying to summon for Shigure, and I got these 3 5-stars like all in a row. Like I summoned Nephany, and then I was like, okay, whatever. And so I went back out and I tried to summon for Shigure again, and then I summoned Catria, and this was all like consecutively. And then I got really mad, and I recorded this part too. Like, I didn't record me summoning the Nephany, I don't think. But this, again, is another video on my channel somewhere, where I summoned the Catria, and then just right after that, I summoned a 5-star May, and I was just like, you know what, like, I'm not going to get Shigure. I got 3 5-stars that were not focused. So, I just kind of, like, you know, I ran out of words, like, I couldn't do anything, I gave up. So that was just another fun story I remember, those 3 characters, like, you know. Catria, Nephany, and May. So then I have Arden, who I made 5-star just in case like I need a Brave Sword user on my Arm Emblem team, and he has a 60 HP, a whopping 60 HP, and he has the follow-up ring. So you know he's really menacing armored unit, and so even though his speed is really slow, and so is his resistance. His resistance is really low, so you know he can get bopped by magic, but he doesn't need the speed though, because he has the Brave Sword. So yeah, Arden's a cool character that I use like once every blue moon. Then we have a Sanaki who I didn't want, and I just randomly summoned. And I know my friend Lunar, he's also one of my mods in my streams and like Discord and stuff. He really wants a Sanaki, but he hasn't gotten one yet, and so I felt really bad for summoning the Sanaki. And you know, like right in front of him on stream, it was just like, dang man, like I wish I could send this Sanaki to him, because I don't want to use her. I don't really care about Sanaki. Then we have another Celica, the Pity Breaker Celica. I don't remember what I was summoning for, but I got this Celica and I was sad. Then I got Rebecca. I remember. Okay, so there's a story with this Rebecca, another Pity Breaker. I was summoning on the Takumi banner, and I summoned this 5-star Rebecca, and I literally like yelled in the lunchroom. Because I was summoning at school, and I was like sitting at a table with my friends, and I was just like summoning on this Takumi banner. You know, I freaking like yelled really loud. I was like, no! But it's okay though, because my lunchroom is really loud. You know, it's a high school, so even though I yelled, like, you know, nobody really heard anything except for the people around me. But I was so mad that I summoned this Rebecca, and I don't even think I'll use her. She's just kind of sitting there. Then I got Noe, Halloween Noe. The only unit I ended up getting from the Halloween banner. I tried summoning for Sakura or Jacob, but I never got them. And surprisingly, I got Noe. And even though I'm pretty sure Noe was like, I think Noe was actually harder to summon. I mean, harder to get than Jacob and Sakura. So I don't even know how like I ended up getting a Noe. But I really wanted her because of Hone Flyers, and I was so happy that I got her. But now it's just sort of like, what's the point? Because now that Flying Azura has Hone Flyers, there's not really much need for me to use Noe anymore. But I can put Escape Route on her, just so that she can always warp, because like her Tome lets her warp when she has, when she's above 50 HP, and then her B slot will let her warp when she's below 50 HP. So basically, she can always warp. She'll be like a witch from, you know, actual Fire Emblem, and witches are annoying, by the way. And I put Noontime on her, I mean not Noontime, Daylight, which I think turns into Soul or Noontime or whatever. Mainly because like I just get tired of using like the same like Draconic Aura. I mean, I know it's not optimal and or whatever, but like, you know, I just want to do something different. Like I really want to do something different, because I'm tired of running like the same like Moonbow and the same like attacking specials. Then we have a Pity Breaker Soren. And I think this was when I was summoning for Dorcas, or maybe it was just like a random summon. Oh no, I think it was for Dorcas. Yeah. No, actually, it wasn't for Dorcas, because I remember I got Dorcas on my free summon. Dorcas and one other character, or the only characters I've ever gotten from my free summon. So I don't remember how I got the sword. I think maybe I got the Celico when I was summoning for Gray, or something. I don't know. I don't remember I got the sword. I'm not even gonna click into him because I don't even have any of his skills like maxed out. And oh boy, I've been talking for an hour straight almost. Okay, I gotta hurry up this video. Okay, so then we have Dorcas. Really cool character. He's really good. I got him from a free summon. So he was the only 5-star that I've ever gotten from a free summon. But then I actually summoned a Priscilla recently. On her the Raven and Lucius Grand Hero Battle banner, I summoned Priscilla for free, so that was really cool. As a 5-star, but yeah, he's minus attack plus speed, which is literally the worst IVs though. So even though I got really lucky with a plus IV, with a free Dorcas, he has the worst IVs like ever. So that's like literally the worst IVs possible for Dorcas. So hopefully I can summon another Dorcas one time, like just to get like a better IV set, man. Because even with the bad IVs, he's still really good. But it's just like that's like the absolute worst like skills to have on him. I mean, worst IVs to have on him. Then we have Luke, my Sacred Stones girl, my Sacred Stones mage, But shout out to my girl Loot, and shout out to Obsidian Wasp. Anyway, y'all know why Loot is so popular. She has the Weirding Tome at Rally Attack Res, Iceberg, HP plus Res 2, because I was sort of doing like a budget build. I want to put Fury on her, and I do have Fury fodder, but now it's sort of like, I don't know who to put this Fury fodder on, because I only have one Hinata. And Desperation 3, and Resploy 2, and yeah, so Loot, man, we all know like Loot was Loot's a really popular character. I like her personality a lot, even though some people might find it annoying. I think it's like really funny. She's like really cocky, and she's like so like full of herself. But yeah, Loot's a really great character. And then there's also Joshua, another Sacred Stones character. My boys, alright, my Sacred Stones boys, but and girls. So he just has like a budget set. Like he has a Odhulma, Reposition, Moonbow, Close Defense, Moving Post 2, and I gave him the Water Blessing because that's he was a new character I got, and I was like, oh hey, I can use this to level him up faster. But then I found out that Water Blessings and all blessings cannot be put on. You can't put one blessing, like you can't reuse them. So I ended up putting it on Joshua, and I was like, crap. I mean, like, maybe I shouldn't have put it on Joshua, because now I can't, like, use him. I mean, I use him with Fjorm. If I use him with Fjorm, it's okay, but, like, I mean, I can't use the blessing anymore, but, it's all good. And here's another Sonya I randomly got. I don't even remember summoning this Sonya, but another Sonya. And then we got Fjorm. Fjorm, you get her for free. She just has her basic build. She doesn't have anything special to her. It's just like her regular build. And yeah, Fjorm's really cool. I like her a lot. I like what they're doing with the story. Except for I'm mad that Gunther didn't get a freaking story chapter yet or whatever. Like, this is really lame. But anyway, then we have Jenny, who Jenny I invested in a lot. I was so happy when I got her from the Legendary Banner because I really wanted her a long time ago, and I never got her. She has Wrathful or Dazzling Gravity Plus with Wrathful Staff, so she's just insane. I really love using her. She has Physic Plus, Heavenly Light, Attack plus 3, and you like buff that 48 attack, and Savage Blow 3, and I have Hardy Bearing Armor now, but usually I run the Savage Blow Seal, just so that she can like do all this damage, and then I can just reposition her out of the way, and then she can't even like get hit by anything, because she slowed everything down, so it's really awesome. I love using her. Really fun character, and I made like an entire video dedicated to her called Fear the Sheep. And then we got Bride Cordelia, who I really wanted. Again, she's minus attack. Like all the characters that need to, like Reinhardt, like my Alencia, my Bride Cordelia, they're all minus attack, and these are all characters that like really benefit from high attack because they attack more than once. So it's like, and they attack like several times, so I was really upset. I mean, I wasn't that upset. I mean, at least I got the character that I really wanted. And I never ever got her because I didn't even try to summon for her. Oh, actually I did. I tried to summon for her and Brave Lyn, but I really wanted Bridal Lyn, I mean. But I never got Bride Lyn back on the Bride banner. And then I didn't get Bride Cordelia either, and that was like back before I knew how good Bride Cordelia was. And I remember my friend, he got all 4 of the brides and he didn't spend any money, and he only used like 90 orbs or something. It was insane. I got really mad. And this is the same friend. This is my same friend who because like he just saves up all his orbs. He saved up a bunch of orbs, and he summoned 11 or like either 7 or 11. That sounds kind of weird, 7, 11. But he summoned a high amount of performing arts Azuras. He has like a bunch of them. He just like has them in his, and like he just shows me his phone, like, and he just has like a bunch of them. It's my friend Matismo. If you ever see him in my YouTube live streams, he has like a bunch of Azuras. It's insane, and it makes me really mad because I could barely summon 1, and then this man over here spent like no money and got like 7. But anyway, then we have Deirdre, who I haven't used yet, but I heard she's really good, and I want to use her. And she has Divine Naga, so you know I don't have to worry about like refining Julia's Naga. That's what I was gonna do, but then you know it turns out I ended up summoning a Deirdre randomly. I think I got her from the banner, Legendary Hero banner. That's most likely where I got her from. But yeah, Deirdre's pretty cool though, from what I've seen, even though I don't really use her. And then we have that's a Raven, who was my pity breaker for I forgot what banner. It was a recent I think I got he was a pity breaker on the Christmas banner, I think, maybe, I don't know. It was a recent banner. And yeah, I summoned I summoned this Raven, and no, actually I don't think it was a Christmas banner. It was way before that. I just randomly summoned a 5-star Raven, and I was shook because I didn't even remember that you could. I didn't even know that you could summon a 5-star Raven, so I was like, what the heck just happened? Like, so I might actually end up using him then, eventually. Like, he's level 12, so I'm sort of there. Then we have Soleil. All she has is Fire Sword or Blazing Wind. And again, like, I have a lot of incomplete builds. I really wanted Soleil, and I'm glad that I have her. I just need to actually use her more. I was really happy when I summoned her. She's a really like fun character. She's really cool. I like her a lot. And then we have the Ryoma and Shiro. So these 2 characters I summoned. Well, let's scroll back up. I summoned like right after. Like I summoned a Ryoma like on stream. This is also a stream highlight. That's pretty recent, so you guys will probably be able to find it. You shouldn't have to scroll that far. But so I have this Ryoma who's what's it? She's I summoned him. I forget what his IVs are, but I think they're good. I mean, that 24 attack stat looks like really good. So I'm definitely want to level him up because Ryoma is really strong. And then right after I summoned Shiro, so it was really cool because I wanted Shiro, and then I just happened to randomly summon his dad like right before it. Even though I'm pretty sure this Shiro has like bad IVs or like not that great IVs. I don't remember what they are. But yeah, he's level 40, and again, I used him in the arena, and so I used Soleil too, but I just like use units with like incomplete skills like all the time. Yeah, Shiro's really cool. I like him a lot. I really wish Karagi was in the banner though, and Forest too. I want Karagi and Forest to be in the game, and Ophelia. I would love it if those 3 characters from Fates, those Fates kids got in. So we're almost done. We have Christmas Lissa, who I got really hyped about. I was so happy. I was like, yo, we're getting a special edition Lissa, because I wanted a Halloween Lissa, but we didn't end up getting that. But we got Christmas Lissa. Christmas Lissa looks way better, or I feel like she would look way better. I mean, Halloween Lissa doesn't exist, so I can't really compare. Excuse me. I just burped randomly, but like, just look at her art. Her art's amazing. And yeah, I've been using her a lot in the Tempest Trials. That's why she almost has 9,999 SP. All I need is Death Blow on her, and then she'll be good to go. But I don't have any Death Blow fodder, so I haven't summoned on colorless in a while because I've only been summoning on greens for Azura. So then we have Christmas Robin, who I was so happy I finally got. My Robin Emblem team is here. I'm gonna start making Robin Emblem videos eventually. I need to, you know. Get all the right skills and stuff. It's just hard to use Robin Emblem since they don't have a single red unit. So I really wanted Christmas Robin to be a red unit, even though it was pretty obvious that he was going to be a Lance unit. There was like a fraction of hope that he could be a red unit, but you know, it makes more sense to like stab people with a Christmas tree than, you know, to like slash someone with a Christmas tree. But he has a Tandem Boon plus defense, so he can boost that. He gets that 39 defense, which is really solid. He has Swap, Bonfire, Brazen Attack Speed. Hunger Post 2. I really wanted Vengeful Fighter, but I could not summon a Tharja to save my life. In fact, the next 5-star Ira was a pity breaker for my Tharja, or for me trying to get Tharja and Armor March. And yeah, I'm so happy Christmas Robin's in the game finally. Like, we knew about him since like the game came out, so it's kind of crazy to see him and Tharja finally in the game. And so yeah, Ira, like I just said, broke my pity rate for Tharja, Christmas Tharja, because I really wanted her for Vengeful Fighter for my Robin. And this Ira is minus defense plus attack, so I definitely want to use her because I remember I wanted Ira and I was really upset. I mean, I wasn't that upset, like it wasn't a big deal, but like remember the whole Ira controversy. Yeah, I wouldn't say I was super upset. It was just like whatever, because I didn't really want her that badly, but I just wanted her because like she was broken. So yeah, I definitely want to use her for sure because she's really strong. And then we got Bridlin, who okay, so these last 3 5-stars, I got another story to tell to end off this this video. So with Bridlin, I summoned her and I was like, oh, bet I got a Bridlin, and I finally wanted her. I mean, I've always wanted her like since the beginning, but I also wanted Innes and I never got Innes. But yeah, so I'm leveling her up now. And then so Priscilla, like I just said a while back, I got her from my free summon on the Raven and Lucius Boundary Battle, so that's cool. And I had a 4-star Priscilla, so I just brought all of the 4-star Priscilla skills onto the 5-star Priscilla. And then so Elise, who I don't have any skills on, and another Bridlin because I really wanted Innes, and I ended up getting so like it was one of the nights before like 2017 ended. It was like December 29th or something, or 28th. My friend was over, we were playing Smash Bros, and I was just like checking my phone and like, you know, like while we were taking breaks or whatever. So I summoned Priscilla for free. Then I summoned Elise after I got a few more orbs. And then later in the night, like way later in the night, I summoned another Bridlin, and I was like, no, this could have been Innes. And then I could have gotten like, you know, the one character I really wanted, but it's okay, it's all good. And so now I just have this Lyn, and I'm gonna hold on to this Lyn until I know like the time is right. I'm not sure yet. I do have a Lissa, like a 4-star Super Lissa that I use a lot, and I was tempted to put it on her, but like I think I should wait because I never know. Like, I mean, you'll never know like what characters they're gonna add down the line. And if they add Silk, man, like I don't think they'll ever add Silk from Echoes. But if they add her, you already know I'm putting Candlelight on her, man. Like unless her default kit is already better than Candlelight, which I don't think that that will happen because Candlelight is one of like the best staffs in the game right now, and it has been for like the longest time. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this long video. This is a long video. Goodness gracious, this is like an hour. Oh man, I'm gonna have fun editing this. Well, I think for the most part it should be fine because I didn't really mess up that much. I think I just have to edit the beginning a little bit. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel for through 2017. It's been a wild ride. We've gotten all these 5-stars throughout playing the game. It's been really fun to just go through and, you know, get all these cool characters and collect them. I can't wait for what characters are adding. Like, you know, we got a whole another year of this game coming out, so I can't wait what's happening down the line. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.